So this thing's on, right? Yeah, I'm only going to do this once.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Hey. Hi. I'm Sixpack. Leader and founding member of the legendary superhero team known as Section 8. And we're currently having a membership drive. And due to this random piece of paper I was just handed, I'm no longer allowed within 50 feet of Batman. So, do you like fights in alleys? Random acts of violence? Walling down animals to the faces of your enemies? Well, then you might be the perfect candidate for Section 8. You'll most likely contact me at your local dive bar passed out on your table. Don't fucking touch me.
The sun is bright, our shirts are clean, we're sitting up above the sea. Come on and share this jam with me.
Peach or plum or strawberry, any kind of
Hello and welcome to We Are Podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. My name is Matt.
And my name's Phil, the leader of the Overlord Tank Squad. I'd like to give a big shout out to my main man, Dran Marks, original top tagger of the Overlord Tank Squad. He's been with us since the beginning.
And like I say every episode, thank you to anyone and everyone listening to us, be it at SoundCloud, YouTube,
thank you.
back alley illegal downloads of our show because we're that popular that we're getting.
Yes.
People are bootlegging us in alleyways. Like I say, go to your local library, save your computer to We Are Podcast playlist, and get banned from your local library for life.
Amazing, yes.
You love the show and us that much. And it's slow news week. I couldn't really find anything, to be honest with you.
Very slow.
Yeah, but luckily, Steven Universe has, as of this recording, it's episode 11 into season 2, I believe.
Yes, 11.
Yeah, we watched all of them. Well, I think you might have missed a couple episodes of season 1, but I've watched them all.
I've watched a good number of them.
Yeah.
They're all good.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them are good.
To be honest with you, I can't really even think about my least favorite episode. I can't even tell you what that would be. But, yeah, like I said, the only podcast we're talking about what we want to talk about, so I'm going to talk about Steven Universe, because there's nothing else really to talk about. Like I said, when the cartoon first came out, I saw promos for it, and I was like, this is some girly My Little Pony bullshit I'm not going to be into. Why can't I have Young Justice?
Yeah.
Why can't Young Justice be on forever?
I thought it was a little creepy at first.
The Stefani episode, that's a weird one.
I don't need to see that one again, basically.
I need to see that one again to try and figure it out. But I can't. But, oh man.
I could use a refresher on that.
Yeah. But I really like the show. Like, in season 2, they got the, I think as of episode 9, they had the new intro. Which is awesome.
Oh, I like that intro.
Very, it reminds me, like I said, it reminds me a lot of Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I like saying, hey, I was 13 when Sailor Moon came out, so, I like Sailor Moon.
That's Disney, right?
No, Deke owned it at the time.
No, I mean Steven Universe.
No, that's Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers.
So they're like Cartoon Network Sailor Moon then. That's kind of awesome.
Kinda. Yeah. There's a lot of anime references in the show.
They like anime.
Yeah. Rebecca Shitter, the creator and head writer of the show, she obviously references a lot of... Like I said, the Uncle Grandpa crossover, too, was... I thought was really funny. And they even have a Princess Mononoke reference in that fucking episode. See the world with eyes not filled with hate.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's astounding.
Yeah. Well, the last, I can't remember that guy's name, but that anime guy, the last one you remember was Ponyo.
Oh, yeah, Ponyo. Oh, man.
Same guy that did Ponyo.
That one was bold.
Ponyo, little fishy of the sea.
The fish with the round belly that likes ham. It's like, that likes ham. We're just throwing... Just throwing that out there. We're throwing that out there, basically. She loves ham.
Willing to destroy a city for ham.
Yep. But I was like, dang. She done straight up snatched the ham right out of his sandwich. In mid-air, too, man. She said yank.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the guy that.
He was beautiful, man.
Yeah, those movies are always pretty. That's one thing for sure.
Yep.
Castle in the Sky.
Yep, I remember.
My Name is Totoro.
Yep. And I remember she was literally running on a wave to get to this dude. I was like, oh man, she's literally running on a wave to get to this guy. I was like, wow.
Well, it's kind of like
determined.
Stephen and Connie's relationship in the show. Because remember episode 9, Connie actually becomes a badass in episode 9.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, she learns how to.
It was a good episode.
Yeah, I really like that. We start the episode with the jam song, so we also really like that. That's actually probably my favorite episode as of so far.
I actually liked when the Fry thing came to life.
Oh, Frybo.
Yep, that was awesome. That was one of my favoriteest ones. That was my favorite one, man.
Phil Frybo got a Viking funeral.
Yep, I remember.
That was awesome.
Classic too.
Yeah. Oh man, like I said, it's super. I really love the show. It's fun.
I'd be scared about that.
I kind of wish that was my life. I wish I was Steven. Well, except for my mom be dead. Sorry, Mom.
Get to fight magic stuff every day, find magic stuff.
I wish I was Steven except for the part where my mom's dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
I'll put that in there. If I could change one thing, my mom would have died when she.
Yep. I mean, obviously, there's always something going on there. So I mean.
Well, that's the great thing.
Think of your options.
Well, that's the great thing about the show, even though it's. I guess they would call it a kid show, but yeah, they would. I guess they would like classify it as a kid show, but it gets pretty emotionally deep. Like Pearl, even though pearls are supposed to be flawless and
I remember.
Perfect. Pearl's probably the most damaged person on the show, you know.
Well, I've seen like episodes where she goes like crazy, like earlier when she toppled, like earlier in the episode when she toppled that thing off the top of the cliff. That could have killed all of them. That wasn't that smart.
Oh,
to crush that person.
Crush.
They were chasing.
What's her name? Paragon.
Yep.
Yeah, she. Paragon might be trying to restart the kindergarten. If people don't know Steven Universe, is going over their head. But yeah, that was the last episode. Yeah, Pearl threw a spear to make something fall to crush Paragon.
Yeah. And it was nearly like inches from them.
Yeah,
I mean, she could have got the whole team killed.
Yeah, like 2 feet away from them.
She's over excessive and she's careless sometimes. Like she just went wild right there.
Well, like I said, even though her name is Pearl and she's based on a pearl, they're supposed to be flawless and perfect.
Yep.
But she's clearly not flawless and perfect. She has.
I mean, she nearly got the whole team killed.
Yeah, she's over emotional, obviously, and and they kind of hint that, especially in the episode 9 where she teaches Connie how to be a sword fighter, they kind of hint that in a couple of episodes before that, she hints that she was in love with Rose.
Oh.
Rose Quartz, Steven's mom.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's the kind of the weird thing about the show. All the gems are technically female, even though they're an alien race.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Well,
now that I think of it.
Yeah, remember.
What? Steven Universe is a female?
No, Steven's the only male gem.
Oh, okay. So that's weird then.
Well, that's because Steven's not a pure gem. He's Rose's quartz gem and Greg's DNA, I guess.
Yep, I see what you mean.
Yeah, and Garnet. Garnet's my favorite character on the show. I love her. She's the best part of the show, I think.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's technically a fusion. Two gems fused together that are two gems that are in love. Ruby and Sapphire fused together to form Garnet.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I love that anime episode too, where Garnet goes out on an adventure, and Steven tells Garnet what he thought the adventure was, and she was hanging out with Usagi Yojimbo pretty much.
That was cool.
Yeah. I can't remember what that rabbit character's name. I think it was Hoppy or something, but it was clearly Usagi Yojimbo.
They had to give him a different name.
Yeah, so you don't have to so they can't sue. But he was clearly Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah, I remember that.
Once again, there's fucking.
Is that Usagi?
Yeah. There's like what 7, 8 fucking Ninja Turtle movies now. When am I getting my fucking
At least.
Usagi movie?
Yeah, it'd be great to have a Usagi Yojimbo movie.
I wonder if they probably. I haven't read all the Usagi Jimbo books, but if they ever done it, that'd be cool. If they did a story arc that's like Lone Wolf and Cub.
Yeah.
Usagi Jimbo has to take care of a kid or something.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be badass. That'd be a cool movie.
Lone Wolf and Cub was
Yeah.
freaking cool.
Oh
man.
yeah, I love that.
And classic.
Yeah. Oh, Phil, I showed you that.
That kid had blood on his hands. That's what I
Oh,
said.
yeah.
That was my number one joke. That kid, even the kid got blood on his hands
Those movies.
and under his nails.
My father says not to count the bodies that we have martyred, but to pray for their souls. But I said, how am I supposed to pray for their souls if I do not know how many we have killed?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, Lone
Like,
Wolf
please,
and Cub.
Dad, I done lost count.
Well, no, Dad done lost count. He was trying to keep count.
Yeah,
was the
trying
thing.
to.
Yeah, trying to. But actually, I got an old '80s comic. Well, I haven't read the manga series, but it was based on a manga series before they even made a movie. And they started bringing manga over here in the '80s. And Frank Miller, the guy that wrote Sin City and The Dark Knight Returns, the Batman v Superman
All of them.
rip-off movie. He actually did. I actually have that cover. He did a cover for it, and I have the issue 1 of it.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty badass.
that's excellent.
Yeah, I also have Archie Meets the Punisher. That's the highlight.
I
The
actually have to read some of those sometime.
dude, as long as you don't rip nothing, everything on my shelf is readable. You know. I'm surprised you haven't went through Walking Dead. You started.
You said you wanted me to read Swamp Thing, and I still ain't done it yet. Remember?
Swamp Thing.
You went off on a whole rant that one night. Like, you gotta read freaking Swamp Thing, man.
Well-
Swamp Thing this and Swamp Thing that.
Phil, here's the great thing about reading Swamp
I
Thing.
remember.
Here's the
Said
great
it was
thing.
awesome.
Yeah, here's what you need to do when you read Swamp Thing. What you need to do is you need to get yourself a joint
Yep.
and a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And
Said it
then
was
read.
efficient, man. I
Get
remember.
yourself a joint and a 6-pack, and then you read Swamp Thing, and it's the best fucking book you've ever read in your life.
That's freaking good.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Alan Moore is run on Swamp Thing. I have a couple of the single issues, but it came out in these big fancy hardcovers. Remember, I was like, "It's on paper stock too, just
Yep.
like back in the day." Oh yeah. If you, like I said, if you want to read some comics and get fucked up, like I said, get yourself a joint, a 6-pack, and read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing,
Yep.
and you'll have the fucking
I
time of
remember
your
the
life.
picture on it was freaking sweet.
Dude, I'm like, that book's so good. I don't even want to get into it.
Remember the picture on it was good and great.
Yeah. And Swamp Thing's still going on right now. He joined the Dark Avengers, or not Dark Avengers, Justice League Dark, which is
Lame.
kind of a stupid name, and they don't like being called.
Ooh.
Yeah, they've even made reference in the book that they don't like being called Justice League Dark. But Justice League Dark is Constantine, Zatanna, Deadman, Swamp Thing.
I like Satana.
Zatanna's probably one of my favorite female superheroes.
I like her in MAA too.
Yeah. No, that's Satana.
Oh, that's not the same.
Yeah, we're talking
That's
DC.
not the same person.
No, Zatanna, the magician, is a lady that can speak backwards spells.
In Marvel.
No, in DC.
Oh,
Swamp
okay.
Thing's
I
DC.
thought they were the same people.
Phil.
My bad.
Phil, I'm sorry, but you're showing your noob card. We're talking about DC, not Marvel, man.
My bad.
What do you mean you're talking about DC? Nothing, Mr. Mouse. Sorry. I mean Satana is the character you're thinking of. That's totally who we're talking about. The daughter of Satan.
That's what I thought.
You're goddamn right, that's what you're talking about! Yes, sir, Mr. Mouse. Big-eared and long-tailed. Actually, they did an issue, you might not know this, but they had a book series back in the day, Marvel Super Team-Ups, which pretty much became Spider-Man Team-Up,
Oh,
where Spider-Man would just team up with
Bank.
some... Yeah, Spider-Man. Money, 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 money. Money.
here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Yeah, pretty much. Spider-Man's always been the cash cow of the
Yep.
Marvel Universe.
Definitely.
But the book literally turned into Spider-Man team-ups. And I guess to make, because Action Comics came out with issue 900, and I guess to make fun of it, Deadpool came out with issue 1000, which was a joke.
Dang.
But then after that, they started doing Deadpool team up, and they started at 99.99. 99.99. But I can't remember what issue it was exactly. But he eventually teams up with Satan.
Oh, sweet.
We kind of treat these like they're not canon. So
One from DC?
Satan. I'm talking about Satan now because
Okay.
you were talking about that.
From Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. She beats the crap out of people if you give her the right attack.
Yeah.
In the game.
Oh yeah.
Man, that sounds awesome though.
Yeah, if you know how to use her on MMA, she's a great character. But in this issue, she's kind of the wild. I guess Satan's wild child.
Yeah.
And she kind of comes to Earth and just fucking.
I've read about her before. Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of comes to Earth and just parties and fucks off.
Deviant.
Yeah. But she goes to Vegas, and I guess she's I can't remember how it goes down exactly, but she has to marry a demon. And like they were showing the demons that were playing a card game for her marriage, and it was Dormammu, Mephisto.
He's cool.
I always like Dormammu.
Yeah, me too.
I thought he
was a good bad guy.
Yeah, when the Doctor Strange movie comes out, if Dormammu's not the bad guy, I'm gonna be pissed.
Better be.
Yeah, Mephisto, Satan, the one that ruined Spider-Man's marriage, and some other no-name demon. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna guess who's winning. Guess who's Deadpool's gonna kill the demon I don't fucking recognize, obviously. But yeah, she has to sell her marriage, or she has to marry some demon, or sell her soul to a demon or something. And Deadpool's like, well, I'll marry you. That way you belong to me, and these demons are all about contracts and legal bindings and shit. So if I'm married to you, you're legally my wife, and you know, your soul belongs to me, not to whatever bullshit demon name was. And she enchants one of his swords with hellfire, and he kills the demon eventually.
Awesome.
Yeah. And the sad thing, it's actually a pretty sad issue, because after Deadpool kills No Name Demon,
yeah,
he wants Deadpool. He's like, we're still legally married. I want to have a honeymoon now. So he goes. They rent. I think it's in Vegas too. They rent some crap hotel room, and Deadpool's chugging champagne. Like, you know, he wants to consummate the marriage. You know. And Satan was like, yeah, I want to go to the bathroom and freshen up first. And she goes to the bathroom and closes the door. And they show the panels where Deadpool literally just sits in the bed for like 2 or 3 days. Drinking. Kind of waiting for, kind of waiting for his wife to come out of the bathroom, but she never does. And it's kind of sad, and he, like I said, after like 2 or 3 days of chugging champagne, waiting for his wife to come out of the bathroom, he eventually goes in there, and she leaves him a Dear John letter pretty much saying that she thinks he's a poor ass nobody, and she'll never buy him it's a pretty mean letter. Like I said, she says she's pretty much a poor nobody, and he knows he'll never buy her a ring, so she's just leaving.
Dang.
And, because she's magic, so she probably just went to the bathroom and magic teleport the fuck out of there. And she signed the letter, forever yours, Santa. And Deadpool takes that as, forever yours. She doesn't, because, Deadpool's actually rich.
Yeah.
He's been a high-paid merc. He's kind of a nobody, but he's well-paid. He's got money. But he took that as, well, now I gotta show her that I'm not a nobody. I gotta go out there and make a name for myself. Yep. Show her that I'm the high-paid merc with the mouth that everyone knows and loves.
Like, please, look what he's wearing. You don't take him seriously?
Well, it's kind of hard to take a guy in all red. That was
in black, I don't know.
Yeah, actually,
look cool.
Yeah, actually, I saw there was a.
I mean, you could come on. He did something.
Oh, he's done lots of things, dude. Technically killed Wolverine a couple times.
Yeah, but
stole Scroll
forever.
Yeah. that's kind of a running joke too.
And Wolverine won't kill him or something like that, right?
Wolverine's actually tried to kill him. He's cut his head off before trying to kill him.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, Deadpool always finds his head. Yeah, and what's the name of that comedian? I want to hands out with Pat Donald's all the time. Doug Grannon? I can't remember. But he just did a run on. Yeah, he just did a run on Deadpool 2 that was actually pretty pretty good. Because one of
gorgeous.
Yeah, it was. That's the one thing too about Deadpool could actually make you feel sad at times. You know, that was the great thing about the book. Not every writer gets that, but Deadpool is actually kind of like Pearl. He tries to portray himself as this perfect, flawless being, but he's deeply this emotionally damaged, well, Freddy Krueger looking motherfucker. You know.
He keeps it real.
Well, he keeps it too real. Like that was
nitty gritty shit talker.
Yeah, like he like that was the long running thing in Deadpool books. Like he can't make friends. He can't keep relationships. He's always he's a fuck up. Even though he's one of the great, that's the thing. Yeah, even though he's one of the greatest assassins, mercenaries in the world, he's emotional fuck up.
That's hectic.
Yeah, he can't.
It seems like hell is always around him. That's probably why.
Yeah.
He don't want to make any friends or anything because he feels like he's going to endanger their lives all the time. That's why.
Yeah. Well, Phil, his best friends are people that have tried to kill him before.
Yeah.
You know. Cable, I guess, is technically his best friend, and Cable's tried to kill him on multiple occasions. A character named Weasel is also his best friend. Has also tried to kill. I love Weasel. Weasel, like I said, is probably his best friend, and has tried to kill him on multiple occasions. But granted, he did stab Weasel in the knee because he was going to eat the last Cheeto.
Please.
That was the last Cheeto, Phil, and that's the last straw.
His Cheetos are that good.
I don't think
it's
they're
insatiable.
He went 50 Shades of Grey on him. You know why I'm doing this to you? Stab.
Did that? Oh, I got it. Did that Cheeto just roll its eyes at me? Oh, heck no. Did that Cheeto just roll its eyes at me? Oh. No, man. No. Heck no.
He hulks out. He hulks out on her. But yeah.
Oh man, it's like I'm positively serious, dude. Like, give me a break. Come on.
Maybe when the second one comes out, we'll go see it at the movie theaters just so we can have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Because the reason why we're talking so much about comics and cartoons right now is because it was just a slow news week, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't find shit.
Apparently, there was nothing this week.
E3,
They went to Turkey, man. They went to Turkey. That's what happened.
like I said,
They went to Turkey.
Yeah, E3 came out and there's kind of no new Zelda game.
Dang.
Not buying a Wii U anytime soon.
Dang.
I got all the Arkham Knight games, but there's so much DLC for the new one, and I have to buy a new system anyways. I'm just gonna wait till the Game of the Year edition comes out and then buy that. And probably
should just buy Arkham City Game of the Year, man.
That's what I'm doing. Well, I already bought that. Well, I'm talking about Arkham Knight, the new one. That's coming out for Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
The new system, Xbox One and PS5 or whatever the fuck they're on.
It looked kind of like to me like they tried to modernize the game. Like seriously, I saw the trailer, and he straight up.
You're talking about Batman Arkham Knight?
Yeah, I'm talking about that game.
Right.
I mean, like straight up.
You got, like I said, you got to say that. If you're talking about something, you got to say what you're talking
Batman
about.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about here.
Right.
But yeah, it looked like they tried to modernize it, and basically, like, they show him in the trailer, like, he lifts a guy straight up by his foot, and he slams him on another guy. And I was like, freaking sweet! He's like, yeah, I'm down for that. Freaking slamming somebody on somebody else. Damn right.
Well, hell yeah. Well, like I said, I want to play the game, but I want to wait for the Game of the Year edition because there's like
yeah, just
60. There's like
smart
$60. There's $60 like fucking DLC for the fucking game, and 2 of them are fucking story campaigns. There's a fucking Red Hood prequel story and a fucking Harley Quinn prequel story, I think.
And plus, you watch reviews anyway, so you're gonna know if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see most of the action before you even play it.
Yeah, that's why we didn't start a Let's Play channel. Shout out to Rage Select. Look forward to Loco Steve. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a like I said. That's a great thing about doing a podcast. We can just, like I said, we talk about whatever we want to talk about. And I don't know. Like I said, I all those arcade games are fun, but I'm not throwing down $500 anytime soon for a fucking new system and game. You know.
Yeah.
Especially when there's $60 worth of DLC when I know I can wait a year and get it all for fucking like $30 probably.
It's true.
Yeah, like I said, E3 came out, but Earthbound's going to the Wii U, the fucking.
And speaking of the Batman downloadable content you were talking about earlier, speaking of that, Fallout New Vegas was the one that got most of my money. I mean, at the time, I could enter a download code for like $10 online, and I got Honest Hearts. I did the weird technology one. I can't remember the name of it. Old World or something.
Yeah, Old World Tech, I think it was.
Old World Blues. That's what it was.
Blues.
Yep, I did that. That was fun. Honest Hearts was fun. And I did the other one, which, oh man, freaking Dead Money, freaking straight up gangster. Cannot mess with that, man. And there is a way to steal the gold, but I never got to spend it because it got deleted. See?
That sucks.
Yep, right there. And that's why you should wait to buy downloadable content, because I bought the Fallout New Vegas downloadable content, and I still haven't opened it.
Well, I remember you bought. Remember you also bought the what was it, Scott Pilgrim versus the Universe game?
Oh, yep, I had to buy that Scott Pilgrim. Yep,
that was fun.
Yep, that was like $10, man.
Yeah, it's pretty much
or $15, I think.
Streets of Rage with Scott Pilgrim.
Yep, basically.
Yeah, but remember you lost it. It fucking got deleted. Remember?
Yep, it got deleted because what Xbox Live does is well, back then, I don't know what they do now, but they sold it to an IP address that expired. And turns out that expired the download. And I spent at least $15 on that game. Because I went and bought that at the store almost right when it came out. When it was popular. And it was fun. It's like River City Ransom and Streets of Rage mixed together.
Yeah, pretty much,
basically. Yeah. It's freaking awesome.
Well, I didn't have the books.
Love that game.
I didn't have the books at the time. Remember, we were just like, you want to go see a movie? The movie came out, so we're like, yeah, I heard this is based on a comic book, and I know that it's one of the comic book properties I know nothing about, so I can't bitch about it. So let me go watch this. And the movie, I own the movie on DVD too. I watch it on Valentine. That's my Valentine Day movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah,
it was a good game too.
But yeah, like I said, when I got home, I bought the fucking all 6 volumes of the fucking book off Amazon, and you bought the fucking game like a day or two later.
Yeah, I did, man. The game was fun.
Yeah.
Couldn't lie. It was
fun.
You remember my first character was the dude that was apparently gay, but damn, he could knock a jaw like nothing. Like
Steven Steels.
Yep, he could knock a jaw like it wasn't shit.
The talent.
Yeah, the talent. Bang!
Yeah, I can't remember, but they,
like I'd get stuck at least a couple times, and he, pow, jaw, bottom of the jaw, man. Freaking knock those people out.
Yeah.
Bam!
I kind of liked Ramona because she had the hammer and she would hit people with it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I just happened to start with Steels though, and he was a heavy hitter, man.
Actually, Scott kind of sucked in that game.
Yeah, he sucked a little bit.
Which is, I guess, kind of the point of the book too. He's kind of a loser. And that's kind of the point of the book.
Kid.
Yeah, he's a loser, and then he finds the love of his life, and that makes him become a better.
And plus, wearing roller skates in school, nobody told her to take those off. You can't do that.
They're not in school, dude. They're like 20-somethings.
Oh, I mean, in the movie I was talking about, Nobody told her to take those off during
Oh,
school.
yeah, right. No,
she
she
was roller skating in school, wasn't she?
No, she was delivering stuff to a library.
With roller skates.
Yeah, with roller skates.
Nobody told her to take them off.
No. I guess when you say it out loud, that is kind of unprofessional. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, she did
You
it.
can't roller skate inside a fucking school.
It wasn't a school, it was a library, dude.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess you still can't
My bad.
do, but, like I said, it's unprofessional.
Big ass freaking library, apparently. They got hallways that are freaking. Right.
I haven't been
Their
to
hallways are so big,
Yeah, I haven't been to a
apparently
library.
you can roller skate down them.
Apparently, like I said, I haven't been to a library in a long enough time.
50-50 grind down the railing of the staircase. Face bail.
Yeah, I think, now that we're talking about that, I think Tony Hawk's been trying to do a new Tony Hawk skater game, too.
Awesome.
Those were fun.
Yeah, but I haven't played one.
Underground.
The Tony Hawk, yeah. it's-
Tony Hawk
yep,
Underground 2, that was the last.
I was gonna say, yep.
Yeah, the last
I
one
mean,
I
that
played.
died out about at least Underground 2 or so. And yeah, they've come out with so much, American Wasteland. I haven't played frickin' any of those.
No.
Because they did American Wasteland, and they've done a whole bunch of stuff before that. I have never played any of them. But I used to enjoy, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater frickin' 4, man. Like,
Is that the one where you get to unlock
create your own skate park, man.
Oh, you can do that in all of them.
Yep, I was like, I freaking did it, man. And you could name like your jumps, like.
Oh yeah, you make your own move. I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I had one called Zip Zap Zow or something like that.
Zip zap.
And, you jumped on one bar, and if you hit it right, you jump on the next one, and then you jump on the next one, and you get special points for it because you mapped it out, man. I used to freaking jump off stuff. Awesome, man. Love that game. Leave that in there, by the way.
We are a podcast, the Edge House Ice, the unofficial beer of We Are Podcast. Thank you, Six Pack.
Yes, thank you, Six Pack. And another thing, thankful for the break right now. This is a good break for us. Like, by the way, Six Pack, thank you for the break.
He's passed out on the couch, man. I don't even think he can hear you right now. What? Nothing, Mr. Mouse. No one's here but us. Just recording away like we always do. You're goddamn right!
Don't you?
I wouldn't take that bottle. I was saying, man, he'll hit you in the face. He'll hit you in the face with that thing. 50 Shades of Butt. Well, at least he's a fan.
Yeah.
And he drank his own bottle. He bought
He
us.
says he's buying the next round.
Yeah.
He says he's buying the next round. If you flying, get it? You flying? But that means you going.
Phil, he doesn't fly. He just hits people in the face with that bottle.
Yep.
Oh, I actually put in my application for Section 82. Captain Baseball Bat Boy.
Awesome.
Got this baseball bat. Got me a Wrangler on my neck.
Classic hero.
I love hitting.
Totally generic too. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
generic.
And I like random acts of violence.
I like a lot of generic stuff too, man. But yep, that's a generic character if I ever saw one. Generic name and everything, man.
Maybe when he wakes up tomorrow, you should probably pitch yours. He said he's waiting for a Green Lantern, though, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
Who?
Green Lantern.
No, fuck that.
Don't
I don't really care about Green Lantern anymore, man.
that fucking. Oh, that Ryan Reynolds movie was fucking terrible.
I just told you, man. I know. It
Oh,
was bad. I know.
It came out on my birthday. I wanted to see a superhero movie, and
I know.
it sucked. I don't like.
Well, he was all, Mr. Badass Pilot guy, and, yeah,
What?
I can fly this and I can fly that, Give me something to fly, It kind of reminded me of the people from Halo,
Kinda.
Yeah. Like, remember Captain Keys, man? He was like, get me in there and I can freaking fly it. I can fly this. I'll figure it out. Fly this, fly that, push this. It's like, hey, that looks like something. Push it. Oh, we're flying already?
Eh?
Basically. Because, remember, they said Captain Keyes was a legend that could fly anything, remember? He could fly anything he could get his hands on. That's how good he was.
I don't pay attention to those Halo games, but I just get drunk and beat them in 2 hours.
That was the first Halo. That's why. First Halo was fucking awesome. But yep, he could fly almost anything he could get his hands on, man. I'd like to be like that.
Oh, new Doom game's coming out too. Doom
What?
4? Yeah.
But they did the BFG edition. I didn't buy it, but I got Doom 3.
Yeah.
And I got the pimp-ass metal case, dude. Straight up fucking metal, man. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but so
Only
you got
paid like $10 for it.
You got lucky too, because a lot of people bought that metal case, but it scratched the Mean Wolf.
Really?
Yeah, because I guess the little ring that keeps it in place is plastic,
Ah.
and the metal.
Well, I don't play that game anymore, so good.
Yeah, well, I say
Don't
I guess the metal broke the plastic part, and then it was literally just scraping against metal.
Damn. Yep. Freaking metal case, man. It's freaking badass. And the other movie I want to buy is the Terminator 2 Judgment Day edition. It's got a metal case too, man. It's freaking sweet looking. I ain't bought it yet though. It's not gonna show up in the $5 bin, so I'm screwed.
Not sure.
I'm screwed.
Amazon that shit, son.
Well, plus, you know, Terminator's playing on the freaking TV all the time. I don't really need to buy it.
Terminator 2 is definitely the best of them.
I do like Terminator 2,
Yeah.
yep. That was when he did the transition and was playing the good guy, man.
Yeah, we went from the bad robot to the good guy robot.
Yep, I love Terminator 2, man. It's
It's a classic.
straight up classic.
Terminator versus RoboCop. Oh wait, they've already done that, but still RoboCop.
The game was fun.
Yeah. Oh, that game was
Oh,
awesome.
the game was freaking, you could blow people apart in it, man.
I don't know. Some new Fallout 4 stuff came out. Let's just, I'll figure it out. We're talking about video games, so let's just try and segue into that.
Yeah, I wish I could play it. I can't play it, so.
Yeah, they released a lot of new shit about Fallout. Fallout 4. I'm looking forward to that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Done been looking forward to Fallout 4.
Ever since you finished New Vegas.
Yep, ever since I finished New Vegas. And I finished both of them, Fallout 3 and New Vegas. And they're both fun games.
Yeah. Well, I never finished New Vegas because, like I said, my problem was
I can summon up the whole ending for you if you want.
yeah, maybe later, bro. Here, let me explain my problem is. My problem was they took away the perks every level.
Yeah, I know. That does suck. And I remember I even did the same thing you did. I reloaded, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't get a perk? What the? I was like, huh?
Yeah, I reloaded
I was like, what? Reload.
Yeah, I reloaded like 5 times. Why didn't he get a perk?
No.
But that's the whole reason why I play those Fallout games, because I want to be the badass desert wasteland person I know I'm not going to be in real life.
Yep.
You know, I want to walk, like I said, with that venom shooter gun. Yeah, like I said, I took out 3 people and they were running at me and then they died right at my feet. That's why I play those games, because I want to be that guy. And once again, hey, I'll beat you to the comments. You suck at Fallout Las Vegas then. Yeah, maybe I do. But it was a lot easier to become that desert wasteland badass in 3 than in 3 than it was in 4.
It was.
And like I said, just remake. I don't know what the storyline is going to be, but like I said, just remake Fallout 4, remake Fallout 3, and just add more shit. Add more perks. The Mysterious Stranger was my favorite.
Yeah. But like you saw my dude, I was jumping off stuff and I could still shoot someone in the head. We had that Pacquiao fight, man.
Oh.
I freaking drank so much beer, dude, that I was freaking, like seriously, dude. I literally got up to go walk it and my body was like, yeah, you're not doing that.
Lie down.
And I freaking, pow, man. I freaking laid down right on the floor like this, man. Yeah, that shit took me down. And then a couple minutes, I could hear Emilio yelling outside, hey, where's Phillip? Where's Phillip? Dad opens the door. He's in here passed out on the floor. And I was like, huh? Yep. I was like, yep, I heard you. But yeah, my body was like, no, you are going down. and I could feel, the weight in my head pulled me down, man. That's why I was like, fuck it, I'm laying down. So I laid down right on the floor, man. It's fucking crazy. And plus, that fight sucked dick anyway.
Well, Phil, they're fighting for $100 million. Like I said, I don't want to see the guy that's fighting for $100 million. I want to see the guy that's fighting for his rent due at midnight.
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy I want to see.
And plus, did you hear about his diagnosis? Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, he got broken shoulder or something, right?
Broken shoulder, man, when he started the fight. He told them he was okay, and he got sued for like $1 million, which doesn't really hurt him.
I want to say he got $100 million for the fight. That's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, it was like $1 million he got sued for, but I figured, that don't matter.
Yeah.
And I thought they were going to stop doing UFC fights, and somebody said that. I was like, no, they're not. Please.
As long as they make
just because this one bailed, it's like one big major bail the UFC had, basically.
Well, it's not
That's like the one big bail.
Boxing and UFC are the same thing, dude. Those are two different companies.
I know, not UFC. My bad. I meant boxing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were talking about stopping pay-per-view fights after that, and I was like, yeah, fucking right.
Even though,
like, how would you survive if you did that?
Well, like I said, Phil, even though people are complaining about it, it's still made money.
I know. Yeah, I saw this funny oh man, that video was funny as hell. Well, that one too. But there was one like they showed his face and they showed Manny Pacquiao's face, and he's going in order to have a fight with me, you got to make sure I baby hit your head a bunch of times.
Slap, slap, chicken,
Yep.
slap,
Like I
chicken
said,
head.
baby hit, baby hit, baby hit. Yep. And then Manny Pacquiao goes, okay. Bringing up again the Manny Pacquiao video. Basically, it was the truth. I mean, I almost made Emilio mad because he was...
Our uncle.
Yeah, our Uncle Emilio, basically, I almost made him mad. And basically, I was in front of him, and I didn't mean to do this at the time, but I was going, he asked me how I thought the fight was going to be, and I was like, trust me, Floyd
Mayweather.
Moneymaker Mayweather, or whatever they call him. Yeah, Floyd Moneymaker Mayweather. That's what they call him.
The best has always been the real deal Holyfield, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
Or the refrigerator.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's a good one
that's
too.
Going to. Back to what you were saying.
Going back to that, I think I almost made Emilio feel threatened for doing that, but I didn't really think about it at the time because he asked what my opinion would be about the fight, and I told him that Floyd Money Mayweather basically he's just gonna hug the ropes and he's gonna go baby slaps, and I was actually going like this to him, so he was like, yeah. After
gingerly punch it. It's a podcast, but it's audio. Gingerly slap our uncle in the face.
I was gingerly, being cheap and doing like cheap baby slaps and cheap baby punches. And basically, I didn't really think about it until now. But he got mad and he kind of shrugged me away like I was gonna try to beat him up or something. And I was like, holy crap, Emilio?
Well, Phil,
Emilio doing that?
Phil, guess what? You were drunk. And guess what? If I did this, I'm poking you in the shoulder right now. If I did this for more than 5 minutes, you get pissed. Yeah. You get pissed at me too.
But yeah, that's what
I
was just like, holy shit, I was like, crap, did I just piss off Emilio? Holy crap. He was like, he went like this for a couple minutes, and then, I stopped. But I realized I made him mad. He thought I was trying to fight him, dude.
I don't think he was thinking you were trying to fight him. He was just, like I said, if I keep poking you in the shoulder. He was going,
hey, I was right. Well, that's how the fight was.
He
was like, baby slap, hug the ropes, baby slap, hug the ropes, baby slap.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to see $1 million. I don't want to see $1 million fight. I want to see guys that are fighting for their fucking rent money.
Heck yeah.
Because those guys got something to lose.
Yep.
Because even if he lost, he still made like fucking $300 million, right?
The janitor that lives 2 blocks away.
Yeah, that's the guy I want to see fight.
Yep. I've seen great matches like that. Even JCW matches had matches like that. Yep.
JC
Like,
JC Dub.
The janitor premiering tonight that lives a block and a half away or so, it's Diamond Donovan Douglas, also known as
3D.
and Handsome Harley Guistedo. But to you, my friends, you can call me Guido.
Oh.
That's right, Guido.
Do you like blood? Do you like guts?
You like violence.
Wait
Do
a
you
sec.
like people hitting people with frickin' fish? Yes.
Phil, six pack's starting to wake up. We should probably take it down a notch.
Hold on, he ain't waking up.
Well, dog to your face!
Pass me $1 shot. All right. Toss.
Just give it to him, man.
Here you go, man.
What's that? Nothing, Mr. Mouse. We got it handled. We're good. You stay in there, man.
We don't want the steel toes. We don't want the steel toes. Trust me.
my knees are barely working. No more beatings.
If I get another diagnosis for cracked ribs, yeah.
Phil, he'll just kill you if you don't charge him for that, man.
Yeah. It's like if I get another diagnosis for cracked ribs.
Don't charge him for that, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got all the DVD. I got all the JC Dub DVDs. We should watch more of those.
Heck yeah. I mean, we've literally seen them all, you know.
We've never seen them live though. We always watch it on DVD.
Yep, that's true. And even though being a big supporter of the Overload Tank Squad, I do know my Japanese wrestling, so...
Drunk Terry Funk.
Yeah, drunk Terry Flunk, man. They freaking had a grocery store match, man. They were hitting each other with fishes, freaking brooms, anything you could find.
So what's
Awesome.
that? You got to talk about what you're talking. You got to state what you're
Never.
talking about. Never. This wasn't
You
JC.
did it, Japanese wrestling.
Oh, did you? Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I said Japanese
Oh,
wrestling.
I didn't hear you then. Oh, maybe I'm just an asshole then.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to keep it on point. We're doing good, Matt.
Yeah, we're doing good. Like I said, but if you're gonna, you can't just say what
I
you're
know.
talking about. You gotta talk. You gotta say, I'm talking about
I know.
blah,
I gotta
dot,
get
dot,
used to
dot.
that.
Yeah. I know, like I said, it's hard, you know. The mic's on, be funny. I know. Yeah, like I said, I know it's saying it's kind of hard.
I'm gonna segue into IFW or something. Or JFW.
We saw about Jake the Snake. We ain't never mentioned him on the show.
I'm talking about Japanese wrestling. I'm not talking about American wrestling.
Yeah, but Jake the Snake should be dead years ago.
Yeah, but he's still alive, man.
Is he?
Yeah. He made it into the WWE Hall of Fame. You didn't see?
For real?
You didn't see
No,
that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I missed that one.
He came back and he threw a snake at Miz or, you know, something stupid like that, basically.
Really?
Yeah, he came back and he tossed a snake at Miz because Miz was trying to...
I'm Awesome guy?
Yeah.
That guy, right.
He tried to,
Miz TV.
yeah, he was trying to...
Fake ass Piper's Pit.
Yeah, he was trying to do something like that, and, you know, Jake the Snake came and crashed the show, and he threw a freaking, you know, boa constrictor at him or something like... Or a python. It was a python. Cause
No,
it was,
I think it's Bull Constrictor. I think that's the snake Jake the Snake used.
well, it's probably a boa constrictor, but who knows?
Yeah. He done. He's so
It was a freaking snake.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
It was a freaking snake, basically.
Yeah, I'm
so.
about to say Jake the Snake's so fucking drunk and high, he don't fucking know what the fuck's going on.
And, you know, he just freaking... Miz just dipped out or something. I can't remember what happened, but I think
lame.
Miz just dipped out or something like that.
So Vince McMahon pulled the
But yeah,
the buffet
I think he's in the Hall of Fame.
So Vince McMahon pulled the buffet bus up that
Yeah.
day, and Jake the Snake got on.
Yeah. Like I said, man, they can't stop falling for that, dude. It's like free buffet. Oh, check.
Check, yeah.
Yep. They see check.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Vince, you know.
Check.
Yep. Says no. Vince sees free buffet, but they see check.
No, I think they're pretty old. I think they see free buffet.
Yeah.
You might be right. Well, once again, talking to you about this. We're talking about not WrestleMania, but a Royal Rumble that went down, was this 4 or 5 years ago?
At least, yes.
I can't remember what WrestleMania, or, damn it, it's not WrestleMania. I don't remember what Royal Rumble it was, but they had a Royal Rumble that was pretty much all the old people.
Heck yeah.
Like Iron Sheik, Rowdy Piper. Mick Foley showed up as all three of his personalities in that.
Yeah, I remember that. Because they did the separate intro thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think he got eliminated. Dude Love came out, he got eliminated, then he came back as Mankind. I think the next round. Oh, that was fun.
I like that.
Yeah, that was. And for those of you that don't realize, we call it the buffet truck because Vince McMahon, he's done this a couple of times. All the old timers, he rolls onto a bus, says, "Yeah, free food. Yeah, you gotta show up and wrestle though."
Which means you gotta train.
Yeah.
It's like, but by the way, that means you gotta train too. So I know you can do it.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan came back for a little while. He went away though. I liked him. He's always one of my favorites. Oh!
Awesome. I think he made it into the Hall of Fame. I think.
I hope. Yeah. I haven't, like I said, just because we started doing the podcast, I've been watching wrestling on and off. Okay, if we're gonna talk about wrestling, here's my two biggest problems with wrestling right now: is everyone is trying to be Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be the blonde-haired, sharp-talking, sharp suit wearing. No. Woo!
Chop giving.
Yeah, chop giving.
Like chop giving.
Baddest of the bad.
Yeah.
And, of course, if you're going to fucking steal someone's career, Ric Flair would be a good one to steal. He's I'm not saying I hate Ric Flair. I love Ric Flair. Fucking favorite wrestler of all time, maybe.
Woo!
Anytime you hear this noise,
woo!
You hear that right after it. No matter who the wrestler is.
There are people that bought beers just to hear that.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I was about to say, Ric Flair ain't dead, but I'll pour one out for a...
Me too.
Woo! Icehouse Edge, the official, unofficial beer of We Are Podcast. No, don't worry about a six-pack. We're good.
Slam.
Another beer! Just give me a beer. Just give it to him. I'll buy you another one, man.
Alright.
Alright.
He killed it. Come on.
Holy shit, that was like 6 seconds. He slammed that whole fucking thing.
I'm going back to bed.
At least we keep him docile, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't hit either one of us in the face of the bottle yet, so we're doing pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
That's
why I got my helmet on.
But I'm Captain Baseball Bat Boy. That's my one weakness. And my other biggest problem is, I don't know if this is a problem, it's just a nitpick. I don't understand the difference between Corporate Kane and Monster Kane.
It's stupid.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
You're right, it doesn't.
The only thing that makes sense to me is it's an excuse to sell a variant action figure.
Action figure.
That's it.
And and like I said, I freaking talking about Kane, and
I like Kane. I'll be honest with you.
But I've been a wrestling fan forever, and I've watched a lot of wrestling.
A lot more than I have.
But yes, there was a time where he was switching off to Corporate Kane, and then they had his mask in one of those plexiglass cases, like, he was never going to put it on again or something like that.
Like when the belt's up for grabs and they put it behind a plastic case.
Yep, basically. So they did that. They pulled that already. But I was like, okay, that's freaking lame. It's like, that's the lamest thing ever. Like, why would you switch back from Corporate Kane and then, now you want to be the devil's favorite demon all the time, which he's now the devil's favorite dinosaur.
But what's the like I said, my biggest problem is what's the difference?
There's no difference.
Corporate Kane is a muscle. Demon Kane is a muscle for the fucking what are they? The corporation,
Authority.
the authority now. Yeah.
Well, they were the corporation. Now they're the
Yeah,
the
I'm thinking
authority.
Vince McMahon days. No chance! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. No chance in hell!
Best
You
part
got...
ever.
Yeah, but they're the corporation now, right?
Authority.
Authority, right. Ah,
Yep,
okay.
the authority.
Stephanie's still hot, though. I hit that. I hit it!
Boob job after boob job. Yeah, she's freaking hot.
Yeah, we knew that, Rich. Yeah.
Man.
Does Triple H even wrestle anymore? I haven't seen him wrestle in a long ass time.
Well, I can't. The last time he didn't even wrestle, he pedigreed somebody on a table. That's the last time I saw him do anything that was cool. But basically, he's the cerebral assassin.
Well, he married the boss's daughter, so yeah.
Well, yeah, he's the boss's daughter, and big time career in Elimination Chamber match. That's his biggest thing, Elimination Chamber. That's his biggest thing, and he's just.
And to be honest with you, I don't like elimination chamber matches. To be honest with you.
Yeah, they're kind of boring,
Yeah.
but he's been in most of those. That's his big thing, the Elimination Chamber. He's been in a lot of those, like Undertaker
Edge
Hell in a
was
Cell.
like Edge is what? Undertaker Hell in a Cell, and Edge was ladder match, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he has his specialty for Elimination Chamber. That's what he was, and he's been in almost all of them, basically. I mean, almost all of them that they had, he was in, basically.
Like I said, I fell off.
He gained a reputation for that, man, and he wins them. Yeah, I remember.
So he's won every one that he's been in?
No, he hasn't won every one, I don't think.
Oh, he's just...
Well, maybe he did.
He's just participated in more of them than anyone else.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
He holds the record for participating in them, basically. Yeah, those are gruesome as heck, man.
Well, my problem is
But Triple H is cool, man. He's like...
I don't hate him.
He's like sometime world champ. You can't argue with that.
Well, I'm not saying I hate Triple H. I think he's a decent enough wrestler, and
He knows what he's doing, man.
Yeah, he took over Vince McMahon's heel persona.
Yeah.
Like I keep wanting to say the corporation. He's not the corporation, right?
Right. The authority.
The authority, right? But it's the corporation.
Yeah, basically. Or whatchamacallit, Legend or whatever. What was that wrestling team called? Man, I can't remember it was Cody Rhodes, Triple H, and somebody else. Yeah, they had another name for themselves. I can't remember the name. Yeah, I don't want to get off topic, but Triple H has done it all, man. And I think he's a great wrestler. And like I said, yeah, what I was trying to say before I forgot what I was going to say. I basically forgot what I was going to say. Basically, he can get the crowd riled up just by taking off his freaking tie. He rips that tie off, boom. The crowd goes freaking crazy, dude, because they want to see him wrestle.
Yeah.
They want to see him give a pedigree to somebody.
Well, I never met the guy. I've met the guy during an autograph signing, and he's a big motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know him personally, but like I said, I met him during an autograph signing once, and he's kicked my ass. I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Damn right. Shit.
He's been on muscle building magazines too, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Bringing it back to wrestling and talking about wrestlers being big. I mean, freaking WrestleMania 23, man. The seats I got were like really, really close to the stage. And
that was the one with the ECW Sabu thing, right?
That was WrestleMania 23.
Yeah, the one we went to.
Yep.
Yeah, we were both there. Yeah, that's the one you're talking about, right?
Yep, WrestleMania 23, man.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Continue. Sabu was one of my favorite twos.
But I mean, I was...
this guy.
Heck yeah. But I was like, seriously, I was like maybe 6 or 7 rows in WrestleMania 23, and freaking Batista came out on the stage,
You could have threw a glass bottle at John Cena and actually cut him.
Oh, yeah. I could have done that, but I didn't.
I want to.
But still. Batista, he freaking looked like a monster, man. I mean, I was like, holy crap. And, you know, he's doing this thing on stage. He's freaking flexing, you know, and I was like, holy crap. I was looking up, and I thought he was a freaking monster, dude. I was like, holy shit, that's a monster right there.
So you can kind of see why they chose him to be Drax the Destroyer.
Yeah, he was, man,
He's a big motherfucker. Yeah, like I said, you
I
have
was
better.
like, holy crap, he's a freaking tank, man.
Yeah, you were row 2 or 3, weren't you?
Hell yeah.
I had crappier seats. I was up there, but yeah, he was.
Well, I was like 6 seats away from him, man. He came out on that stage, and I was like, holy crap, is that a monster?
Yeah, like I said,
It's
you
like,
could.
damn, he's freaking huge. He was a tank, man. He was like,
Like I said, you could. Like I said, you could throw a bottle at him, and actually cut him.
yeah. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, holy crap, he is a fucking tank. Mammoth tank reporting. Mammoth tank here. Mammoth tank.
You remember Al Snow from the 90s?
Yep.
He's a big motherfucker too. I met him during the autograph signing too. That's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah. Granted, I was like 12, 13 at the time, but I remember him. He had a fucking chest that was like, try and punch me.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was huge.
Yep.
Oh, he was wearing a BWO shirt, the Blue World Order.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great.
BWO.
Blue Beetle, man.
BWO.
Blue Beetle. That was
that's
cut it
fun,
down.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
since you're talking about Al Snow.
EC Dub.
Yep.
Not EC Dub, ECW. ECW. Paul Heyman.
ECW.
Yeah, I would say the chants are getting lower and lower, but Paul Heyman still shows up every once in a while. But you still hear that ECW chant.
Of course, man.
Of course, that's me. ECW.
Yeah.
ECW. Oh.
But since we were talking about Al Snow.
Yeah, head. Who wants a little bit of
Well,
head?
Head too, but
Yeah.
since we were talking about Al Snow, I don't know if you know this or not, and I don't know if the viewers know this or not, but Al Snow had the best freaking 24/7 hardcore match
yes.
with Big Boss Man, dude.
Yeah, the second you start talking, talking about that,
Yeah.
I remember what you were talking about. That was awesome.
Oh, it was, dude. He even busted up Big Boss Man's balls with freaking. He took 2 cue balls and he went boom, and it was only like a 5-second thing, but they let him do it. You had to be watching it to see it. It was freaking great.
I'm sure it's on the internet.
I mean,
somewhere.
they were fighting outside a bar and everything. They went into a bar and they wrecked everything. Basically.
Didn't Al Snow crack Boss Man in the face with a fucking pool cube or something?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that was awesome.
It was, man.
No, bring back the hardcore belt. Don't nobody care.
Please.
Phil, how many times have we said this? Nobody cares about the Intercontinental Champion shit.
It's true.
Champion shit.
You know,
Get rid of that. Bring back the hardcore belt. 24/7 rule, like Hardcore Holly died in the fucking died in the hotel room with drug overdose.
Speaking of your boy Ric Flair, this is something that I did not like.
Woo!
That too, but speaking of Ric Flair and him doing something that I didn't like, he got the hardcore title canceled.
Oh, for real? I don't remember that.
Yep, he got the hardcore title canceled, saying that it wasn't a real title, and you know, and everything that.
Cause I kind of quit.
Yep.
Cause I kind of quit watching wrestling at that point, so I don't remember. I guess I kind of missed this. For real?
Yeah. He canceled the hardcore title,
Cause I remember him
saying that it wasn't a real title.
Because I remember him and Piper during the WCW days were trying to like they were the old school wrestling team, ever tradition, respect, rules, or something like that.
I remember when they went against each other, man. I fucking watched it. It was awesome.
Roddy Piper's my favorite wrestler of all time. They live.
Yeah.
Also one of my favorite science fiction movies of all time.
He's the nitty gritty, you know, dirty down to the ground, you know, freaking nitty gritty shit.
Yeah. Podcast fans, you can't see this, but I just poked my brother in the eye.
Man.
Oh, remember when he cracked that remember when Roddy Piper cracked that coconut against what's his name's fucking face?
Please.
Oh, Piper's
Yeah,
like I
remember
said.
that.
Yeah, Piper's Pit. We were talking about Ms. TV earlier. Yeah, it's nothing but a weak ass Piper's Pit, right?
Yeah, basically.
Back to whatever you were talking about.
I need some dead air here. And you got me talking about Piper now, so I mean my shit.
Well, Roddy Piper's the shit. That's not my fault.
My shit's lit up now. But speaking of, you talking about Roddy Piper and stuff like that, brings up the classic match with Roddy Piper with him and Mr. T, where Roddy Piper
WrestleMania 3.
Yep, WrestleMania 3. He got disqualified, man, because they were trying to do a boxing type match, and remember,
Piper scoop slammed him or something, right?
Roddy Piper straight up picked this big freaking dude up, and he freaking scoop slammed him, man, and lost his freaking temper. I was like, oh my god, he freaking did it, man.
Didn't he start beating up security or something after that too?
Probably.
It's been a long time since I watched WrestleMania 3, but
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah,
man,
I think he started beating up security too.
But he picked up that freaking big dude that was bigger than him, and he was like,
Mr.
oh,
T.
forget it, freaking scoop slam you. And I was like, oh, he freaking did it.
Mr. T actually popped him in the face once or twice, and he was like, fuck this.
Yep.
Blam!
Yep, they were trying to have a tough man competition. That's what they were
Right,
calling it.
yeah. Like I said, it's been a long time since I watched WrestleMania 3, but I remember that. Like I said, my two favorite wrestlers of all time are Ric Flair and Roddy Piper. And that's probably why I don't like wrestling so much, because everyone's ripping off Ric Flair and Roddy Piper.
It's true, but, they were the dirty, original, generic players of the game, They knew they were poking people in the eyes and being dirty and shit. That's what they got paid for.
That, but the original heel was Classy Freddie Blassie. Remember that dude?
No, wish I did.
We watched it during some wrestling documentary.
I should know him.
He was that dude. Remember he would walk into he had a serving board or whatever. He would disinfect the ring. And remember he would lock up.
All right, that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
right
I was saying. Yeah, now you're probably hearing this. He had a slave boy that would disinfect the ring before he wrestled, and every once in a while, the thing where they lock the head and the elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lockup. That's what they call it. The lockup.
Oh, you're talking about? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the lockup.
You mean like that?
Yeah, that. They would lock up. But Classy Freddie Blassie would push off people like, oh, he stinks. Slave boy.
Yeah.
Then the slave boy would come in and fucking dose him. Classy.
Nice spiel.
Yeah, he was the
Classic.
Yeah, he was the original. So I can't remember when he died, but he died a long time ago. But one for the original. We can't live forever, Phil. But one for the original, right?
Double think.
Ice House Edge, the official, unofficial beer of We Are podcast.
No, it's not. Just kidding.
If they're willing to pay me to become the official.
No, it's not. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if they're willing to pay me, to become the official beer of We Are podcast.
Heck yeah.
We got a drunk on our couch right now, fucking Phil. You know, he didn't even pay us. He just bought the beer.
What's elbow dropping?
Phil, he still got that bottle in his hand, dude.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he'll fucking take us up. What are you talking about? Talk about Marvel stuff, Mr. Mouse. Goddamn right. He won't leave. I'm afraid to go into my own room now.
Heck yeah.
Well, I haven't masturbated in 7 days. I might cut that part out. Oh, Phil, I wrote my own joke, like I said.
Masturbating references, Matt.
Phil, who doesn't love jacking it? Mormons?
I know. But technically, did you see the way I led the episode 6 podcast? It said wiener in front of it.
Wiener.
So it's just, I'm sure that didn't help, but hey, we still got views on it, but I probably shouldn't have started it. That was the only thing I could think of.
To be honest with you,
because I figured, they'd hear wiener.
Wiener.
Yeah, see?
Wiener.
Yep.
To be honest
So I
with you,
figured, they'd go along with it.
yeah, and like I said, to be honest with you, the only reason why I started putting joke songs in the beginning of the shows and the ends, because it's,
Get people interested.
yeah,
Get them listening.
baking pancakes, baking
Yep.
pancakes.
Yeah, remember
Bacon
that one guy was like, bacon pancakes? Oh shit, man, that's fucking sweet. He was like, I'm down with that. That's why he listened to it, because it started with that. Like, hell yeah, dude.
Once again, Phil, we were talking about this earlier. Well, I don't know if we recorded it or not, but I was
Maybe.
telling you, we were watching Steven Universe, so I was like, if they just put out a soundtrack,
Yeah.
I'd fucking buy it. And you know what? I looked it up. You actually can buy single episodes on your tablet, or probably on your computer too, or your phone for $1.99 each.
Right.
But I don't want to buy it. I want to buy a fucking box set. Like, I want to
You
buy.
want a soundtrack.
I want a soundtrack too.
You want a CD.
Yeah, because Phil. Oh fuck! I can't remember how many Steven Universe songs we played on this fucking
A
show.
lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we played at least most of them.
At
least most of the good ones,
Yeah, I'm about to say
the
we're
ones
up.
that hit, we played most of them.
Yeah, I'm about to say I think we're up. This is episode 7. We've probably started 4 or 5
Yeah.
episodes of Steven Universe song. But yeah, once again, where's my Steven Universe? They have a DVD, but it's just random episodes. I don't want a DVD collection. I want the entire season. You know?
Yeah.
Because they released like 10 episodes on a DVD, plus the pilot. I don't want that. I want the entire season on a fucking DVD. And when am I getting fucking Billy and Mandy season 2? They had like 4 or 5 fucking seasons. It's one of my favorite shows of all fucking time. Samurai Jack got released. I bought them all. What more do you want from me, Cartoon Network?
Oh, man. They got your money.
Oh man, we will. Don't talk enough about Nirvana on this show, do we? Probably shouldn't consider me.
Not really.
Right.
Did gat himself pretty bad.
Cherry pie all over that waffle.
Open mouth style. Snap. Oh, my bad, but he did. Not my fault.
Yeah, I'll let.
Not Courtney Love.
Courtney Love didn't do it. That's all conspiracy.
CL.
But yeah, I like Nirvana's music. Bleach. Phil, how many times we got drunk and started listening to Bleach and started. Phil, even though my room.
Please, I like You Know You're Alright.
What was that? There's a girl and a girl no more. There's a girl no more. Oh, Phil, we're starting to show our age.
The problem is, I've always liked that song, though. You Know You're Alright.
Yeah, you know you're alright.
Oh, yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah. Phil, if we're gonna pour one out for Jake the Snake, who isn't technically dead yet, one for Kurt Cobain.
I don't know where mine is. Crap.
Icehouse Edge, the official, unofficial beer of We Are Podcast.
Well, I have none.
Phil is technically out, so you're gonna hear him be mad in about 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ah! There we go. It's a positive mad, not a bad mad. You're lucky. Like, you're lucky. Right, you're lucky.
What are you talking about out there? Marvel stuff, Mr. Mouse. All we talk about is Marvel stuff.
Please don't kick us.
My ribs are just healing.
Please don't Bruce Lee us.
You're goddamn right. Who do you think put that bullet in the chamber? Me! Me, motherfucker! Me! Where's the money?
Kick-Ass the book.
The one book
And fuck Kick-Ass the book. I'm done.
So
Do you remember if I read that? I think I might have read
yeah, I
that.
must say, out of all this shit on my shelf, the one thing you read is fucking Kick-Ass.
I feel bad.
I feel bad for buying it. It's not good.
Yeah, well, like I I said, if you almost get stabbed to death, then you get hit by a car and all your shit's broken. Almost, he was almost dead, basically. He was pretty hurt, man. But
well, in the book, remember he got all kind of
wake up call time. Don't do this, right?
Well, remember he got all kind of
Emo-y.
Well, he did get emo-y, but he got all kind of metal plates put in his ass, and he couldn't feel pain no more because he got so fucked up or something. Yeah, he got hit by the car, and he got all kind of metal plates put in his ass, and he couldn't fucking feel. He couldn't feel pain no more. I guess, which was kind of his superpower. I guess.
Awesome. I'd love that. That'd be nice.
Not to feel pain. That's kind of a crappy superpower, man.
I kind of like it.
Well, I kick you with knee, but you don't feel it. You think that's a good power?
Well, shit. Imagine what I could do to your knee.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Adrenaline's a motherfucker. I'll agree with
I
that.
could do something to your knee, but
Phil is brain.
seriously, we could like have a bunch of fun. Like you could break like one of my bones, and hopefully I could regenerate it or something, right?
Well, he doesn't regenerate. Like I said, he just doesn't feel it. He doesn't know that his.
Yeah, that's tight, man. And that means if you got kicked in the thigh, it wouldn't take you down. You know that big ass, muscle or tendon or whatever that's in your thigh that was, bam, motherfucker, your ass is down. Remember that? Whatever that is, basically, that won't take them down. Right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's kind of.
Yeah, that big ass thing in the thigh that when it gets punched,
main artery.
your ass, boom, you're hitting the ground at least, almost.
Yeah, it's a main artery.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
don't want to get hit there again, basically.
Yeah.
That's a spot you do not want to get hit in. That shit will take your ass down.
It was like, goddamn, this was such about being supposed to slow
I've been
down.
hit there before, and it took me down, man. I was fucked.
Well, I've told you this before, where, remember how there's this little patch of woods in between my school I cut through all the time to get to school?
Oh, yeah.
There was a bunch of,
I remember you talking about this before.
yeah, there was a bunch of black youth, I guess, hanging out in the woods I cut through all the time to go to school. And I was trying not to be racist. I was like, oh, well, just because they're there doesn't mean anything. I'm just gonna, I walked by, I said hi. But sure enough, I walk by and sure enough, I get punched in the back of the head.
Yeah.
My ass goes down.
Sneak attack.
Yeah. Which, I don't know why you don't know how much money people have on me, but all I had was literally my house keys and a pencil. So after they found out they were trying to rob me, they would have been disappointed.
Yeah.
But literally from my ass, I got hit in the back of the head, went down, was able to, because, the second I got punched in the back of the head and went down on the ground, I realized I was getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to run away, and luckily I was able, when I was trying to get up, was able to get a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a stick on the ground. And I just turned around and just whack that motherfucker. Whack that motherfucker right I didn't hit him in the face, I hit him in the shoulder. But he went down.
You let him know.
Yeah. I hit his ass on the shoulder and he went down. And then I just started screaming all kind of crazy.
Yeah, time to go crazy.
Yeah,
yep.
I just started screaming all kind of crazy shit.
Get the fuck away from me, motherfucker. Some shit's going down. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, well,
some shit's going down.
Well, Phil, I'm a huge Evil Dead fan, so I was like, I'll swallow your soul, I'll eat your ass out through your butthole, you motherfuckers! Ah! Like I said, I was just screaming shit. And,
Well, they got lucky.
yeah, they got lucky. I didn't eat their soul out their asshole.
They dipped.
Yeah, but yeah, there was like 4 or 5 of them. I can't remember the count.
Yeah.
But once I took the one down and started swinging a stick around saying,
obviously, you weren't going out without a fight when he was
because I didn't have nothing.
Yep.
Because that was my worry. They were going to figure out that I didn't have nothing, and they were just going to beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So I got lucky, was able to get a hold of a stick and hit one of them, and then I started screaming, I'll fucking eat your ass, I'll eat your soul out your asshole,
I would have done it.
Yeah. When people think you're cray-cray, Phil, they don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Why do you think I don't go to Flint?
It's fucked up, too, man. Anyway, so.
Woo! Phil.
Ow. Bitch.
Phil, we made those slaps in this show, man. It's like I said, We still got.
Slippy slap.
We still got to record for a little while, but I think we got a good show going here, man.
Yeah. What? Let's do this right now. Choke up. Choke up, man.
Oh, you're gonna slap. I'll slap you like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, yeah. Well, choke up. Oh, yeah. God damn, that's great.
Twisted my nipples for the audio listeners.
Oh, it was great. That worked. Oh, yeah. Ready, motherfucker?
We are a podcast slamming in the chest and I'll beat your ass.
Big chest slaps coming here, man.
I'm about to say, don't slap me super hard, man.
Right. 1, 2. Woo! Yeah! Get a couple slaps in here.
Alright.
Let's go. Yes! Awesome.
1 step, 2 step.
Woo! Ow! Woo!
And because then we're doing Ric Flair references, and we were talking about Roddy Piper earlier. They live.
Heck yeah, they do.
Best fucking sci-fi horror movie ever, right?
Yep.
Best fucking fight scene in an alley ever.
Yep.
Oh, why has there never been I haven't read it, but they did a Big Trouble in Little Chinatown comic.
Heck yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I saw that. That was awesome.
I missed, my store sold out of the first issue, and I didn't want to try and bother with it.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. But it's getting mixed reviews on the internet, so I don't know. But why do they never need a They Live comic?
It's true.
Oh, Phil, I haven't. I'm a big follower of
I want whatchamacallit's comic book. Remember when Kurt Russell was leaving, Chinatown and,
yeah. Low Pan.
Big rat thing jumped on his truck, remember? And that's the comic I want. I want that comic.
It takes place after the movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I haven't read it.
That's what I want, though.
I haven't read it, but I read some reviews on it, but it pretty much picks up from that point.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, remember Tremors? That's
yeah,
not a Kurt.
Tremors was
that's not a Kurt.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was say that's not a Kurt Russell movie, but that was a fucking good movie, man.
It was Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Yep, Kevin Bacon, man. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
1, 2, and 3.
No,
1 was the best.
Yeah, 1 was the best, but Kevin Bacon was only in 1.
Yep.
He didn't show up for 2 or 3, man. Oh, Phil.
Well, he was doing whatchamacallit, The Following. That's why.
Yeah.
The Following. Love it. Watched the first couple seasons of it. Loved it.
Nah, never watched it.
Then I kind of dipped out on the super crazy. He was trying to do some cult thing, the guy that he was chasing, and kind of lost out on it. But yep, loved The Following. Good show. Loved it. Liked it. Loved and liked it. Whatever.
Like and subscribe. Just like you should like and subscribe to We Are Podcast on YouTube and follow us on SoundCloud.
Heck yeah.
Plug. Not a butt plug, but a plug.
We ain't trying to Christian Grey you.
Boom,
ba-boom, 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 ba-boom.
We're not trying to Christian Grey you, but only if you're into that shit.
You paid $10 for that drink? Oh, hell no. That's not going down on my watch. Basically.
Phil, what's a butt plug?
Please. Like I need to explain that.
Phil, you know what it is. It's a whole new world. A shining light for you and me. A callback to an episode. We talk about a bunch of stuff.
It doesn't matter where you go. It better break a table. Now I'm in a whole new world with you. Now I'm in a whole new world.
So hold on, six packs waking up. No lube. All right, yeah.
He says unbelievable skies. I say that too.
So he still has that bottle in his hand. I'm not gonna argue with him. Ah! Dry cleaner.
That empty bottle is his blanket. That's why he ain't throwing it at us. Snap.
You got a death grip on that.
Ooh.
You got a death grip on that.
That's his blanket. Get it?
Are you gonna try to take that away from me? You got a death grip on that fucking thing.
You mean try?
Yeah, I guess you're right. There's a whole new world of butt stuff.
Here, man. I'd like to give a shout out to the Lansing Southside Papa John's for delivering us this awesome pizza for only like $12.03, including delivery. I mean, they totally freaking cheesed us out with this pizza. I mean, this pizza is awesome. So, yep, and we got the capicola on it, also known as pork shoulder or pork neck, because everybody at the Overlord Tank Squad knows that all the Overlord Tank Squad members eat good, and we are eating good right now.
The sun is bright,
You must
our
have
shirts
heard
are
us
clean,
talking
we're
shit,
sitting
right?
up above the sea. Come on and share this gem with me.
Peach or plum or strawberry.
Everywhere,
There's blood on the door. I just want to buy some snacks and get back home.
but these zombies are all everywhere. It's the zombie. We never saw a Crib Crackle. Next week.
But tell me that didn't sound like zombie apocalypse or some kind of reference to it.
Pretty much,
They were
yeah.
smart, dude.
Selfless, loyal.
Going to the man.
Everywhere. There's blood on the floor. There's guts everywhere.
Matt, cue up the zombie apocalypse. I need to hear it now.
Yeah, I want to end it because we started talking about Steven Universe. I talked about Steven Universe a little bit.
It was here.
Remember how I was talking about Steven Universe is more like Superman than Superman is.
Yes.
I'll bring that up. We'll talk about Steven Universe a little bit more, and then I'll end the. We'll do the end song here, and then we'll finish it up.
Loyal.
Sounds like a plan, man.
We begin with a bow.
Sounds like a plan, little Rocket Man. Remember that?
And now again to your
Tito trying to be cool.
That was it.
Rocket Power.
Yeah.
Miss Knight,
They were doing
Arnold, we told you to talk to him, not ditch
You two
him.
are taking this
Remember?
seriously. Yes,
He was
ma'am.
trying to act like he could skate.
To be honest with you, dude, I
He
think
could skate, though. He was pulling moves, dude.
To begin,
Even though it looked sketchy, he was pulling big-ass moves on the half pipe. I mean, I gotta admit, he was almost skating almost as best as they were.
Steven?
Because remember, he was like, woo, he did the chicken, you know?
I'm sorry.
Chicken's a classic
sorry,
move.
sorry. Reflex.
Nah, I'm kidding.
You just be careful and I won't
Fuck
go
Rocket
over
Power.
here.
that's what's up, dude.
Everything.
Yeah, just to bring it back to Steven Universe a little bit, because that's,
Yes.
like I said, slow news week. That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
And one of my favorite shows.
Good show.
Yeah, one of my favorite shows.
I
of all
like it.
time, yeah. Just to bring it back about that, I think one of the reasons why I like it is because Steven Universe seems more like Superman than Superman.
Yeah.
Because Superman, there's thousands of different versions of Superman. There's thousands of different. Everyone has their own idea of what Superman should be.
Heck yeah.
But in my mind, Superman has always been the guy that was like. He doesn't consider himself a god, but he knows he has these great abilities and he's willing to help. Yeah, help. Yeah, he's always willing to help people. Like, Phil, once again, I got All-Star Superman.
Yep.
If you ever want to read why Superman is appreciated as such a great superhero, read Grant Morrison's All-Star Superman. That shows you, like, Phil, a little bit of a spoiler for Grant Morrison's All-Star Superman. Superman literally flew too close, because, Superman gets his power from the yellow sun of Earth.
Finally fucked him up.
Yeah, he flew too close. He literally flew too close to the sun, and pretty much got space cancer, and he was gonna die. And even though he knew he went to his there's a there's a doctor in the book that he was going to go talk to
Right.
to see how his condition was. Even though he was going to go find out that he was going to live or die, he was still willing to stop this girl that just was on a roof. Thought no one cared about her. Was going to jump off the roof, commit suicide.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I've shown you this image a couple times because, like I told you, that's why Superman's great. Because even though he's on his way to find out if he's going to live or die, he's still willing to stop and talk to a person to not kill himself.
Oh yeah. Put in that extra effort.
Yeah, that's what makes Superman. That's what makes Superman.
He should drive.
Yeah, that's what makes Superman and Spider-Man great heroes. Even though they have these amazing powers that we can never match in any way, shape, or form, but they're still decent people.
Damn spicy.
Yeah, but they're still decent people.
Yep.
And like I said, with the New 52 version of Superman, with the Superman, the fuck was that last one we called? I can't remember. The Scott Snyder Superman. He doesn't seem like that selfless hero like Steven is. Because Steven feels the same way. He doesn't see himself above anyone. He always wants to protect everyone.
Well, so far, he's been doing it.
Yeah.
So is the Crystal Gems, so...
Oh, the Crystal Gems. Always save the day. So, like I said, if they release a soundtrack, I'd put... Going back to old shit, just give me a fucking full season on DVD. Or at the very least. But yeah, like I said, Steven seems more like Superman than Superman. Like I said, Superman, fucking Man of Steel, he broke Zod's neck. Granted, it's not the same version of Superman, but they did that Justice League Wars straight to DVD animated movie where he was breaking fucking necks like crazy, man.
Yeah, I remember. I was supposed to watch that, but it turns out I didn't watch it.
Well, I watched it, remember?
I don't even know if I seen it. I saw him break like one neck, and then I was like, wow, I'm done.
Yeah, I remember I showed you
and
him.
I was like, crap.
Yeah, I remember I showed you him stopping Desaad, one of Darkseid's generals' neck, and I was like, that's not what I like I said, everyone has their own version of Superman.
Yeah.
That's not what I see Superman as. I don't see him as a killer. Superman...
Well, maybe
he's all... The New 52
maybe
version.
He's got multiple personality disorder
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, the New 52 version.
Maybe that was just split personality snapping necks. I don't know.
I just don't see Superman as that.
Maybe that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. But like I said, you never read All-Star Superman. If you read All-Star Superman, Grant Morrison version of it, you see why people like Superman.
Oh, yeah.
And clearly Scott Snyder has never read that book. Because Superman's not a killer. Superman is the greatest hero because he's willing to take physical damage and stand up for what is right no matter what. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he has that power. He can do that. He can be the shining example that we should be. You know,
like I said, he's Superman. What are you going to do to him?
yeah,
You can't stop him.
yeah. We can never be Superman, but we can aspire to be super people.
Right.
That's what you used to think when you see Superman. I don't know. Maybe the more and more of this Batman v Superman movie comes out, they'll try and lead more towards that.
His messed up foot.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Well, if you broke General Zod's neck, what makes you think he wouldn't fucking snap Superman's? But like I said, everyone...
Snap Superman's, you mean?
Try. Yeah.
Try.
Yeah.
That's not going to be easy.
Yeah, but like I said, everyone has their own interpretation of every character ever. And I just don't see Superman as a killer. Superman, like I said, like I said, Grant Morrison's All-Star Superman is the perfect version of Superman.
Right.
He has all the power of the world, but he's still a nice person. He's the nicest guy you've ever met, you know? Like I said, even though he's about to go to his doctor and find out if he's going to live or die, he's still willing to stop on a rooftop and talk to a girl that's about to commit suicide to try to talk her off of it. Talk her out of it, you know? And he's on his way to go find out if he's going to live or die, you know? Because that's what... Like I said, we can never be Superman. We should inspire to be a Superman, though.
Yeah.
And I think they're kind of missing that, you know. You shouldn't look at Superman as a guy like Otto. You should look at Superman as that's who I want to be.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have the power of the universe, I should still be a decent person. Which is sadly a fact in this world that isn't fucking coming across that great. You know, like I say, I know you can't be the Superman, but you should still be a good person. World Star Video
presents.
Oh yeah.
Young Poppy.
Yeah. And like I said, I guess with that being talked about, like I said, this is the Suicide Watch. Suicide Watch. There was I don't know if it's legit or whatever, but there's a rumor that Batman is gonna break into the Suicide Squad data bank and he's gonna learn a bunch of shit about Superman.
Awesome.
And he's gonna find out that they have Aquaman in captivity or something.
Ah.
I don't know.
So they're trying to make this lead into the Aquaman movie? That's what it sounds like to me.
No, it's supposed to be, from what I understand, it's supposed to be Superman, Man of Steel is the first movie in the DC canon, DC movie canon. Then Suicide Squad is supposed to happen, and then Superman, Batman, Dawn of Justice is going to start, and then that starts the Justice League movie. But they're trying to set up Aquaman, I guess, in the Suicide Squad movie. Suicide Watch news. Slow news week, man. I don't fucking know. And
close enough.
Yeah, like I said, Aquaman's never been on the Suicide Squad, so I don't fucking know. But like I said, it's directed by the guy that did fucking what was it? Training Day. One of my favorite movies of all time.
Training Day.
Yeah. Awesome. So, if nothing else, I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. Hopefully. So, you don't know
it's gonna be good. Training Day was good, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see it. And, well, we're gonna see it. And then hopefully it'll be good.
Everything begins with your stance. Remember, you do it for him, and you would do it again. You do it for her, that is to say, you'll do it for him. Keep your stance wide, keep your body lowered, as you're moving.
And with that being said, we're going to bring it into the show. This is We Are Podcast, episode 7. Like I said, thank you to everyone that's listened to us on YouTube via SoundCloud. Follow, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube or SoundCloud at We Just Twitter All Podcast.
Put your whole body into it. Everything you have, everything you are, you've got to
I love every show we've done so far. Our fan response has been minimal but great. I love doing the show. I look forward to it every week. I'm glad that you're liking it. Like, once again, we Just a Little R Podcast. If you have, follow us on YouTube, follow us on SoundCloud. Email us with questions. We haven't got an email yet. It's the only it's the only podcast where we talk about what we want to talk about. But I'm open to suggestions. If you want to contact us, comment, maybe tell us we suck. We can only get better if we only know when we're fail.
We're waiting for your input.
You can contact us at Just a Little R Podcast at gmail.com.
Or you can message me, Arif1 for you too, the leader of the Overlord Tank Squad. You can message me. I've kept these things open to where you can message me, or you can tell me what you want, maybe.
Okay, now do that again. Yes, ma'am.
This was a super slow news week. If you think something's fucking entertaining you want us to talk about, please let us know.
Yes, because we need it.
Yeah.
And you need it.
The show's not getting harder to do. The shows are always easy and fun. And like I said, I had fun.
Yep.
We went past the song. We're having fun.
Yep.
This is Just a Little R Podcast at gmail.com. Email us with your questions, comments, and commentary. We would love to hear from you. We love anyone and everyone. If you got banned from your local library, I'm sorry.
Or bad.
That was a joke. But seriously, do it if we need the hits. Goddamn right! Yes, Mr. Mouse. God, we gotta get out of here. Six-Pack's starting to wake up, man.
He wishes he was waking up, you mean? Rawr, rawr, rawr.
Get that stick. Poke him with the sticks.
No.
You poke him. I'm not poking him.
You
do it.
You poke him.
No, I'm not doing it. Whatever.
Poke is funny. Poke is funny bone.
Dick. Once again, Just a Little R Podcast. Even if you just want to say thank you for the show, we would love to hear your comments, input, and overall.
I gotta put something at the end too.
Yeah, we just love to hear your voice.